Hello? Hello? Hey, gang. Hey, man, hey. Sorry it took so long. I was making some tea. I was taking my time. I was walking all slow, waiting for the tea to warm up, put a little pizza in the oven. You know how it goes. Hi, guys. Hey, who got in the door first? I think it was Fozum, right? What the fuck is happening, Fozum? What up, Tater Tot, Mako, Tomoko, Phoebe? 16 months. Wow. Shitted, huh? That's fucked up. Hi, Maya. Hey, Dad. Man, I love my what? Wait, what do you mean hype train? For why?
Like a Arar type of guy.
Oh shit! You guys are just subbing. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Wait, what? Minnie, how are you able to do 2 months? Didn't you just sub? What? What's going on? I don't understand. Oh, Jakob! Oh, dude, I love you, buddy. I can't believe you're still coming around to sub and support. You're so nice, buddy. You guys are so cool. Okay, well, hang on. I gotta say hi to everybody. Hang on. Stop, guys. Hang on. Wait a minute. I gotta say hi to everybody before I can be on the TV. Yeah, hi, Dad. Love you, Dad. Appreciate you, man. Minnie, what's poppin', baby? Mom. My mom's birthday is coming up, y'all. I'm streaming on my mom's birthday. Tiny, what's happening, baby? And Cakes? Dude, Cakes, you were messaging in my server. Or no, you were, like, reacting in my server while streaming. And I thought you were flexing. You know? Hey, Jaws. Hey, man. Hey, Cal. Hey, man. Alright, did I miss anybody? God, I hope not. Oh, what up, Coomer? You're just in the other room right now with the cat. That's what you're doing. Alright. Human man jump scare. Am I erect? I am. Wait, wait a minute! I meant the hat. Fuck, man. I read it and I said it. Fuck me. What am I doing? Hey, guys. Hey. I put Christmas lights on top of the chat. Let me just, like, move them. Let me just, like, we just stick them right there. That's good enough. Whatever. Who cares? Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, sorry. I promise I'm happy to see you. I'm not just, you know, pretending. What's going on? Hey. What's happening? Happy Monday, dude. Thanks, Cakes. Thank you for that. And you kept our little hype train going. That's really cool. I've got my very meowy Christmas mug with my tea. And I'm here today just to be with you. I actually haven't really talked about this. Hey, Slicey. Hey, how are you? So where to begin? Today's stream is going to be how many of you were here when you're flying a plane right now? I don't think you should be talking while you fly planes. Is that like against the law? How many of you guys were here when I was flapping that sandwich around? Can I see how many people were around when I flapped that sandwich? Was that any of you folks? You guys remember when I flapped that sandwich? You guys, were you here for that? A couple of you guys? Yeah, you guys. A couple of you guys saw the sandwich. So I did a stream a long time ago where I had a sandwich and I just held it in my hand for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours while I streamed. I played with the sandwich. And that stream, I want you to know, was not intentional. But it lives as one of my favorite memories of streaming. Because it was one of the few times that I walked in I literally walked in the door. I walked in, I was just like, I'm gonna start streaming now. And then I hit start, but I had a sandwich with me. So I just started eating it. But I didn't continue. What are you doing giving me subs? Your hand slipped. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. That's really nice. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So okay, well listen, all right? Listen, Bozo. I had a stream where I basically went in with no plan. And it stands as like one of my favorite memories because I think it was a pretty like personal stream. And I think today is going to be a reflection of that. This is the last one before Christmas, the end of Ararmas, and before the stream of my mother's birthday, because my mom's birthday is going to be the next stream. And I kind of want to just I just want to be us today. I don't really have anything crazy. I have one thing I want to do. Okay? I have one thing I want to do. But I just want today's stream to be kind of just enjoying each other's company. Stop doing that! Stop! I hear you laughing. Stop doing that. Well, thank you. Oh, that's a good one to give it to, though. Mako didn't have one. That's awesome. When's that? My mom's birthday is on the 27th. That's on Friday. And I'm excited because it's my mom, and I love her. Why do we have a hype train level 3? Why are you doing that? But I've got one thing I want to do today. One singular thing, okay? And if you can guess what that Christmas-related activity is, I will, on camera, shit my pants. I'll make the face and everything. Oh, Blake, I love you too, man. Dude, Blake, you're like my favorite scientist. I don't know that many, but if I knew 100, you'd still be my favorite. Skibbity toilet marathon? What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Kumi, why are you... Oh, no. Now I'm gonna feel all weird and awkward. I'm in my pajamas, man. Don't do this right now. I'm in an auto zone. Is this where I get my Christmas hot chocolate? Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'd say it might as well be, right? It might as well be. I say fuck it, yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Guys,
What the fuck
I haven't done anything.
I've eaten people.
You're just being nice. Hang on, let me just put this a little bit lower on the thing. Bam. Ah!
What the fuck
I didn't mean to do it.
I've eaten people.
There. Professional. Mini, why? Thanks. And Valorant gifted a sub to like combat that? Like, did Valorant just like fight you? They're doing an event, says the professional in the other room. Tater tot. Guys, what are you doing? Why isn't It's a Boy on a Tree? Well, technically it is. As that right there. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. It's our celebratory Christmas dong. Dick on the tree. So, kinda. Close-ish.
What the
Right
fuck
there.
have you done?
Right
I've
where it
eaten
should
people.
stand. It's a great tradition, and I think you guys should definitely bring it into your house, too. You know? Hey, Bearwolf, what's happening? It's a boy.
What the fuck
Are
have you
we
done?
in
I've
AutoZone?
eaten people.
Yes, Zundo, we are. Thank you, Sun Phoenix. Guys, what? Okay, alright. Alright, fine. If you're gonna take hype train level
What the fuck have
6,
you done? I've eaten
fine.
people.
I fucking love AutoZone. You've never been in an AutoZone. You're just saying that to freak me out, okay? Celebratory dong might not be
What
the
the
right
fuck
word.
have you done? I've
We
eaten
might call
people.
it like... We'll call it the Ararmus dong. And you can have one too. Anybody can. Why does What the fuck
have you done?
is the
I've eaten
AutoZone
people.
seafood boil? Why is it that everybody knows about what the fucking AutoZone seafood boil is? I can have my own dong? You can have 40. Well, that's a big promise. I actually meant like...
What the fuck have
You
you
know,
done?
you can have like 1.
I've eaten people.
You can have 1. Okay, you can't have 40. I was getting very excited. I felt like fucking Oprah. I was like, look under your chair. There's a dong under there. Don't look under your chair. And if there is one under there, that's fucked up. Not my problem either. Sometimes I drink the windshield fluid and think it's Fortnite shields. You what? Hey. I did. Hey, Sky. Sky, did you just like give yourself an intro? A raw you're never gonna guess? Papaya. Easily. I knew I had it. That's the kind of greed you only read about in the Bible. What the fuck? That's going in the theme park. That's going in the theme park for sure. Easily. I thought windshield fluid was made up liquid that they tell noobs to buy at the AutoZone to troll them. Well, you know when have you ever been in a car before? So sometimes when you pull on the little thing, it like juices the windshield. It goes like right on the windshield, and then the wipers knock that around. And that is your wiper fluid. Now, light fluid would be way worse and also much more concerning. Because you got to think about, like, what does that do? You know what I mean? Me when car. Alright. Guys, I want to do something. And it's only because you're all being very over the top and emotionally exhausting with your extreme support. Okay? I'm gonna open up a present, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Because bought them for stream, specifically. You know. We'll just do this one. It's a present for me, but I'm pretending it's for you. I bought this for myself. And I want to open it on stream. Because it affects you, my sweet little baby goats, my little guys. Thank you. The wrapping paper's pretty. So I wrapped a bunch of presents in Discord on a call in front of everybody, but I did not wrap these. And if you look carefully, you'll notice that this is wrapped significantly. If you were in the Discord, you'll notice this was wrapped significantly better than the ones I did in Discord. And that's because all of these have been ravaged and attacked. These ones have not. I didn't want to ask. I don't have any secrets. All right, I'm opening up one present because you guys were really nice and he gave me a lot of gifted subs and also it's been a good year. I just fucking want to. All right, leave me. Get off my case. Leave me alone. Wait. Hang on. Before I open this, half of you aren't gonna know what it is. That's my bet. I'm literally making a bet right now against you that you don't know what this is, okay? That's the bet. I'm gonna open this up. It's not gonna make you like shit your pants. If actually, when I open this and it's not like 47 Fortnite gift cards, nobody's gonna know what it is. It's actually redeem codes for the Skibbity Toilet fucking Fortnite card. Alright. Here you go. You know what this is? New camera? No, it's nothing stream related. It's just for one stream. Blow up? Nope, I won't. Hey, Toasty. How did you see it? Hey, how did you see it? You didn't see it. Shut up. Shut up. You didn't see it. What? How did you notice? Yes. It's a little baby Gunpla. I got a couple of these. Christmas is ruined. You're ruined. Yes, that's right. It's a Gundam, and I believe that this is Mr. Gundam, like the guy on the center of the box. In those boxes are two more, actually. Two more incredible, very, 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 very cool little build Gundam guys. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to build one. And I figured I'd buy some because I've been saving my money. So I did. So I've got this guy and two others. And I'll have you know. I actually didn't ask anybody for advice on which ones to get. I just got them. I just simply went and got them. I didn't review. So this is totally by chance. I asked a couple of people. I messaged two people, and I said like, "Hey, did I make any good calls?" And they were like, "Oh my god, you nailed it." So that's that. And what's that behind your ear? I don't know, because I don't know where I put that. Where did I put that? I put that in there. Where did I put that? I got the building kit somewhere, but I don't know where. Well, that's kind of how that goes. We're gonna buy the master grade version and realize he doesn't have the paint. Oh, don't say that, because I did that. What the fuck you mean I don't have the paint? What does that mean? What does that mean? Do I need paint? This isn't master grade. This is baby boy. This is beginner baby boy. the creator of Gundam is also the creator of the genre. Really? Really? Oh, hey, May. It's John Gundam. It's Mr. Gundam. Does anybody actually... Okay. All right. First of all, none of you knew what this was, okay? Don't lie to me. You just saw somebody say, like, oh, yay! And then you said yay because, you know, you want to fit in. And you don't have to fit in. You can stand out. You're beautiful. But if you do know what this is, do you actually, like, watch Gundam? Do you actually know what these are? Because I don't believe you. Like, I just don't believe you. It just seems like something you would lie about, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not calling you a liar, but I ain't calling you a truther either. What do I do with the kit? Yeah. Got some... Okay, that's fine. I bought the kit for this, and I don't know where I put it. The kit for building them. Well, that's the part that I'm not sure about. No, I actually sat it, like, right there, so that it would be easy to find. Is it under your bed? Why did I say it like I was asking you? I wasn't actually planning on building it, but I don't want to know. I do want to know where I put it. I'm gonna check my closet. Hey, brother. Uh-oh. Well, so I might have lost the kit for building it. Hit me with a pose? Or wait, a pose. I thought you said a spell. I wasn't planning on building it, but now I'm just like confused where it went. Where could you have gone, my little thing? I put it somewhere real obvious, too. Well, I guess that's that. Aha! I found it. Okay, the cat's knocked it back there. That makes a lot more sense. I knew I didn't lose it. I don't lose anything except my mind. Good night, Jakob. Thank you again for coming in, buddy. I do have it. Fuck me, man. I was like, what the fuck you mean it's gone? I don't lose things. I've only lost like 2 things ever. Maybe 3? 4? Fuck. Anyway, that's not even the point of the stream. I just want to open that. Is sanity still missing? Guys, I want to tell Christmas stories. Is that something we're into? How you feel about that? Guys, remember what show you're watching. This isn't some big time Superman show. This is just me. I'm just a little guy, a little human man doing what I do. Okay? You know, if you're expecting fireworks to come out next, well, you better be excited, because I'm lying. You're just a goat in a meat suit. I feel like that. What are you doing, man? Behold! Behold! She does not want to be held. Yeah! Weird Winston just appeared. Okay. I wish cars were real. Have you guys ever like driven a vehicle in your life? Honest question, honest answers only. Have you ever driven a vehicle in your entire life? Have you ever done that? No? Yeah, no, yeah. Go-kart? Do you need, like, authorization for go-karts? Well, that seems like it's going to be a bit of a conversation. Cessna 172. Not a car. Not a car. Plane. Close. Yes, because you saw how I drove the go-kart. Yeah, it's true. Okay, let me ask you a question. Honest answers only. If you had the option to give up all cars in the world in favor of waterway roads, like there's just like boats everywhere instead of cars, would you do it? Like, can you imagine a world that's just like boats? Would you do that? No? No. Why no? Aw, man, can you say yes and then I can ask you why? No, yes. Yes? Think about, like, feel like fatalities would be so much less? Well, yeah, man, because, like, they would be like boatalities or something. That probably means something else. This has a lot of instructions. I don't know about this. Waterworld or SpongeBob boat cars? Well, isn't that just still cars? I don't need anything. I'm an owl. I can just fly. Yeah, but not over restricted airspace. So, I mean, honestly, I'd say it's a disability. My example, the water trams from Attack on Titan. Yeah, I guess, well, I mean, like, if the world was just easy, it would be better. What a fucking stupid sentence. What an absolutely moronic statement I just made. If the world was easy, it would be better. Yeah, you don't think so, bozo. I've been having wicked bad anxiety over Christmas the last few days, and this is really calming you down. Oh, I love you too, buddy. You know, man, like, that's really, like, the whole point of the show, is it not? We're just, I don't know. I just don't care. I just want us to be happy. The whole point of the stream is to be happy. I don't do anything beyond that. Except maybe a backflip in like a year, I think. If the world was just easy, it would be better. Write that down. Put that in the wiki. Put that in the wiki, alright? You guys don't want to put cool stuff in the wiki, put that in the wiki. It's not cool, but it is stupid. I wish I wasn't sick on Christmas break. I wish that too. I'm working on that, Flip. You got a long way to go. Welcome back, Tomoko. I don't think that statement is entirely true. A lot of people crave competition in some form or another. Well, I mean, is competition excluded by an easy world? You're saving the points, Minnie. I would hazard to say that you will not be the first to get it. Maybe you will. I did not say that, Blake. What the fuck? Don't. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, don't you do that to me. All right, chat. Pop quiz. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? Yes or no? Pop quiz. It's not really a quiz. It's more like a survey. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? What do you got? What do you got? No? With instructions, yes. No, I didn't say that. All right, don't give me your fucking clauses, Santa. It's not competition. It's if it's easy. It's got to be hard and challenge. Well, then why do they make shit-ass characters in competitive games that are better than others, that are absolutely easier? It's not competitive then, because those fuckers are broken. Star-Lord, Iron Fist, piece of shit. Fuck you, man. They're easier, and that's not fair. So is competition fair? They're easier. Because they're poor at balancing. Okay. Alright. Well, alright, fine. Alright. 18 seconds. Mako, you can solve a Rubik's Cube in 18 seconds. I would love to see that, because I do not believe you at all. Yes, just pull the pieces off and reassemble. That is the most my father answer I've ever heard in my life. Ever. I don't have a Rubik's Cube, and I can't solve one anyway, so no way to do that one. I prefer to play with the bots, because I always win. I don't judge you for wanting to win, man. I do judge you, though, because I think you're better than most of the players, and you could probably compete with them. I've timed someone solving one under 20 seconds. It was insane. You guys ever see, there's a documentary on Rubik's Cubes, and there's this one dude that could solve it in like 3 seconds. He was just like, done, right? It was some super crazy number. And he's just like, Mr. Rubik's Cube. Yeah? I did it a while back. Let me get my cube and do one now. That's awesome. I thought you were flying a plane. Maybe not. It's Felix or Max Parr. I remember Felix. It's a flight sim. Oh, okay. I was like, you know, I don't really know if this is the time. Can you imagine if you like go up to like see the captain, you like walk up to the front of the plane, it's like, it's my birthday, and you see both of the people steering the ship like fucking playing around with Rubik's cubes? I would probably what would I do? What would I do? I would be scared. I guess if they solve it, I would be less scared. Does solving it make it less of a concern to me? They're playing with Rubik's Cube and they're piloting my plane. Am I scared? Yes or no? That feels like a question for a personality test. Alright, chat room, here's your question. This is to figure out your personality. If you saw your pilot is solving a Rubik's Cube, would solving the Rubik's Cube make you feel more comfortable or less comfortable? Answer now. I'm gonna just tell you that I would feel worse. Like, objectively, I would just feel worse. I think if I saw that, I would be very upset. Does the plane have autopilot? You don't know. You don't know yet. So, this is a choose-your-own-adventure. So, what do? Doesn't matter, eyes on the sky. Yeah, alright. Okay. 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 Is the pilot flying while solving it? You know how you can drive with your leg? Like, you got your knee and you're fucking steering the wheel? Yeah, that's what they're doing with the plane. How do you feel? They're just like, fucking, you know, they're working on it. You would yell at them? You would yell at the plane? It's on autopilot? Oh, I don't know. All the planes have one? Oh, man. All right. Okay. All right. So what do? So you walk in the room. You walk in the room. The pilot's on the Rubik's Cube. What's your move? Come on. This is it. This is now D&D, or choose your own adventure. You decide. All right. You walk in the room. You see the pilot is on the Rubik's Cube. What do? This one's on you guys. You got to figure this out. Your goal is to survive the flight, okay? It's a small plane as well, by the way. It's a small plane, so not a big plane. At least ask if the thing is on autopilot. Okay, so you'd ask. Okay. So you ask the pilot if the plane is on autopilot, but he's so consumed with the Rubik's Cube that he doesn't hear you. He's very clearly immersed in the Rubik's Cube. He's not paying attention to you, okay? So you've been ignored. What do you do now? You slap him! No. No, hang on. We need like a public survey here. You can't slap him. All right, you slap him in the face. He drops the Rubik's Cube and bumps into the wheel, showing us that it wasn't on autopilot and he was steering it with his leg. The plane starts going down. What are you going to do now? What happens now? The Rubik's Cube is sliding across the floor. The pilot is reeling back. Throw the pilot out the window and take control. Everybody stay calm. We're taking over the ship. Holy shit. Nope, the pilot's out of the plane. It's just you and the co-pilot now, and one other passenger with a large metal briefcase. There's nobody left on the plane. It's just you guys. The plane is still going down. You're on the controls. What do? What's next? Slap the co-pilot. You turn and you smack the co-pilot across the face. He also goes reeling, flips over the back of his chair as if he was tilting in school and doesn't get back up. The person in the back of the plane seems unbothered. The co-pilot's on the ground. The plane is still going down. There's not much time left. What do? You can't do this. You have to fight back. Probably fall and take out the emergency Skittles in my pocket and have a snack. Okay, you take a moment in the middle of this very clearly severe scenario, and you take a little chew of the Skittles. They're very nice. They're the sour Skittles. I don't know if you meant to buy them, but that's what you have. They're good. What happens next? All right, we pull it up. We pull the stick. We pull the stick with all our strength. All right, roll a strength check. Hey, Chupacabra, we're playing D&D, but you just became a terrorist. You just threw a pilot out of their plane, and now you're trying to save it. All right, 15. 15 is enough. You are able to pull back on the stick and bring the plane up to level, but you do not know how to fly a plane. I need you to roll an intelligence check to see if you can understand how this thing works. I need you guys to roll me a d20. You have a -3 modifier. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You got a -3. The Rubik's Cube is still on the ground. You do still see it laying over on the ground there, yes. But you haven't picked it up yet. We got a 12. Okay. All right, a 12 gets you a pretty good understanding. You look around, you've got a pretty good idea of what's going on. You've seen planes before, you get the idea, you know what's gonna happen. If you pull this, it's gonna go up. If you push it, it's gonna go down. You have an idea, but you don't know what the instruments do, and you need to land the plane. But just as you're sitting there, the co-pilot starts to stand up, and they look over at you. They seem enraged and angry. They might be coming to attack you, but what do? You have a moment before they make their action. What would you like to do? You want to slap him, hit the gritty, push the pilot out the window. The same window that the other pilot went out? The open window? You want to push the pilot out the open window. That's what you want to do? Tell the pilot he's pretty, kick him in the shin. All right, Fozum, can we get a poll? This is clearly a three-way. I need a poll, Fozum. What do we do to the co-pilot? Do we push him out? Do we seduce him? Or do we fight him? That's it. Those are your options. That's it. Push him out the window, seduce him, or fight him. What would you do? Fozum, please put up a poll. You guys have to, oh my god, Dad, what the fuck? You better vote for option 3 then, buddy. I returned with a Red Bull monster. All right, there's your poll, guys. That's it. Make your choice. Make your choice. We are we're locking in right here. All right, we're gonna lock in on this. Hang on. Let's see. I could do this and then put you guys on the screen like that. No, I could also do... I'm letting you guys get your time in. There we go. There you go. Don't start making out. You're such a fucking goober. All right, the co-pilot is standing up next to you. You've just slapped him in the face and thrown out the actual pilot from the plane. You are clearly in trouble. There's danger in front of you. You have 3 choices you can make. You could push him out the window, you can seduce him, or you can fight him. Mano y mano. What do you do? Why are we rizzing a rule of... Well, okay. You didn't have to give him a fucking person that I know. You're fucking it all up for me. All right, what do you do? What do you choose to do? Oh, this is gonna go bad. You guys, you're not prepared for this. I don't think you realize, okay? I don't think you realize how this is about to go for you. Because you're gonna have to do like a good job or you're going to lose, okay? There's no way we're not rizzing him. I'm just gonna let you know. I take out my sandwich and start eating it. While contemplating your options, you reach into your pocket and pull out a sandwich and start chewing on it. But you don't have a lot of time, so you really don't get to eat it. However, it seems like in your eyes you're determined to seduce the co-pilot and maybe lure them into a sense of security for the purposes of helping you get out and escape. Sure, that's fair. Nice 69% on the seduction. Okay, all right. You look over at the co-pilot as they pull themselves up off the ground, and you lock eyes. And just in that moment when you lock eyes, you know this is your chance. You lean into that moment. Roll me a charisma check. Give me charisma. I need to see what you guys get. Don't lie to me. You lie to me, you ruin this for yourself. I'm gonna take a sum of... I'm gonna take an average of your guys' value. An 8? Ooh, 16? Okay. 16, that's 2 16s. It's gonna put us at like a 14, 16, 17. Okay, all right, those are high rolls. You guys rolled great. You guys rolled fantastic. Even if you're lying to me, I don't care that much. Okay. You look into the eyes of the co-pilot, and they bounce back for a moment. It's as if they didn't expect this. Being slapped across the face really dazed them, and they weren't ready for this. Their pilot's just been thrown out the window. They're clearly startled, but still at the same time, they feel something in their heart. They reach out to you and they say, "Why'd you do this?" What do you say? What do you say back? They're concerned but curious. They want to know. They want to understand you. And if you're trying to seduce them, I suggest you really think this through. You should really think this through. You look at them and you say, "I thought it would be funny." They're in shock. They don't know what to do. They look back, the other passenger on the plane, and they call to him. He doesn't seem responsive. He might have fallen asleep. Distraught, the co-pilot stands up and starts to walk away from you. What do? The plane is in your control. You are piloting the plane. The co-pilot is now leaving the cockpit. The single passenger back there, they seem to be walking to them. What do? You fuck the plane? Can't do that. Hug him from behind and beg him not to leave us. Alright. You grapple onto the back of the co-pilot, who is immediately disturbed by this. Expecting to be hit in the side of the head, they wince and cower down, but in retaliation shrug you off. Do you fight to hold on, or do you let them go? What do? Do you fight, or do you let them go? You fight. You guys want to fight for love? If you love them, let them go? No, it seems like they're determined. Oh, shit. Grab a few parachutes? We can't be together? It was never meant to be? Okay, that's a lot of actions, Tater Tot. That's a lot of actions. We're gonna have to work our way through that. Okay, it seems like you guys want to fight for your love for this guy. Okay, alright, okay. So, I'm gonna need you to do a strength check for me. I need you guys to roll strength on this one. You are empowered by the goat god, so you have a +4 to strength, okay? Because you're beefed out from your god, so you're feeling pretty strong right now, okay? All right, 15, 8. All right, those are good. Those are good. We got a nat 20. Oh fuck! If somebody gets a 20, we got to think about that. All right. Okay, you hold on to him tightly. You start squeezing him with his heart, and you can feel that he's starting to compress. You squeeze him so hard, and he pops like a balloon, revealing that he was an inflatable man full of worms. He was never a real man. How did you not notice that? You really should have looked a little closer. He falls to the ground. The worms are on the ground. The plane is starting to go down. The worms aren't gonna help you. What do? Would you still love him if he was a worm? Yes. Yes, you would. All right. Yes, for sure. All right. I'd eat him. All right. What do? What do you do? The worms are on the ground. What do you do? Can I roll for perception? You absolutely can. If you want to do a perception check and look around the plane, you are welcome to do that. I'm shocked you never did it before. Might have noticed the worm guy. Give me a perception check. Go ahead and give me a perception check. 282. Oh, ew, bleh. 7. Oh, guys, you suck. You suck at this. Okay, all right, you look around. You're not necessarily too inclined to understand what a plane's all about, but you do know that you're in one, for sure. This has got to be a plane. I'm definitely in one. You'd see there is a container off on the side. It's some sort of large cylindrical building or construction. 2 doors. You think it could be that. I'm not really sure. You walk a little bit into the plane to get a better look, I assume. And you'll see that there are a few parachutes on the wall and the sleeping passenger with the silver briefcase. Now that you've gotten a look around, what do? The plane is still kind of going down, but because you leveled it out, it's not so bad, but it's definitely going downward. You are not in the position you want to be in. Briefcase. You all want the fucking briefcase. You're just like, oh, I gotta see what's in that briefcase. I gotta see what's in there. I gotta see it. Okay. Are there tiny parachutes for all the worms? Yeah, there's, you notice beneath the regular parachute is about 600 miniature parachutes, all designed to fit worms. You don't know how you didn't see it before, but they've been there the whole time. All right. Okay, you do notice that. So you're moving over to investigate the briefcase. That's fine. Okay, chat, that's fine. So you're gonna walk over and approach the guy with the briefcase. Can I just fly the plane? Well, you gotta fight. You gotta kind of like make your case. I'm following the hive mind that is chat. You walk over and approach the other passenger. He appears to be a man in his upper 60s, maybe 70s, leathery skin, wearing a long coat, light brown. He has a silver watch on that matches his briefcase. If you look a little closer, you might notice that it's not actually a watch. It is handcuffs that has attached him to the briefcase, which appears to be locked with no way to open it. How would you like to go about this? I'm going to use my stand. I don't know. I don't know if we can pull the stand out yet. You got to like charge it up. What do we have in our inventory? In your pocket, you would have 3 paper clips. A Rubik's Cube that you picked up off the ground earlier, 1 worm that fell in your pocket, an unfinished sandwich, and some Skittles, I believe. Sour Skittles as well. So that's what you guys got. That's what you got. So what do you do? What do you do? So you've got a man, an older man, kind of reminds me of Professor Oak a little bit, that is handcuffed to this silver briefcase. Who is sleeping peacefully as the plane is going down. Ask the worm for help! You look over at the pile of worms, which are now slightly distributed, some not moving, some stepped on as you walked through the room, and you lean down and you say, how do I get through this? I don't know how to open up the briefcase. The worms don't say anything back to you. They're worms. So... a rough one. I'm gonna demanifest. Got stuff to do in the background. Good luck, Chupacabra. I cast Speak with Animals. All right, okay, you do, and you have that. So make sure you check that spell slot off. Okay, you can now commune with the animals that are now around you. You lean down to the worms, and you say, what? What do you say to the worms? You can communicate with them now. You have Speak with Animal. Speak with Animals. It's a good thing you chose Druid. It really is. That's very good for you guys. Next one of these, I'm going to give you guys a whole party, I think. This is too hard for you guys to control one fucking hive mind. You're actually a bunch of bees in a suit. You lean down to the worms and you say, what flavor Skittle do you guys want? The worms look up to you, and with their 1 intelligence, they go... which means the green ones. So you toss down a green one, I assume, right? That's probably how you want to do this. They don't seem to care. The worms don't seem to mind that you gave them Skittles. They don't seem happy or sad. They are still worms, I'm afraid to say. Their consciousness seems to have left them since they have disassembled from the larger group. At this point, the plane is now beginning to go down into a nosedive. You are left with a decision, okay? You know that you need to make it to the front of that plane right now to stop it, or else you're not going to be able to save it. It's starting to go down at an angle. If you can't get down to it now, you won't be able to pull it up. You know what's around you. You've seen the environment. You know what's there. What do? This is your last chance. The plane is starting to go down. You guys want to run to the front? You want to run down? Cast fly and jump out? You don't have fly. I'm sorry. You can't fly. You can't fly. Roll for athletics to pick up a parachute and jump. Okay, all right. This is a split room. We're going to need another pole. Bosom, this is a pole of 2 options, please. Save the plane or jump out of the plane. What do you do? Save the plane or jump from the plane? What will you do? What will you do? The poll should be coming soon unless Buzz is busy, and then that's going to be real fucking awkward. Cast Greater Polymorph on the Pocket Worm. There it is. Your action is there. There it goes. You've got it right there. There's your poll. What do you do? Pizza? Oh, I forgot about pizza. We're having a session right now, okay? Therapy is going thick right now. Is it just sitting on the oven? Cats probably ate it. All right, well, you guys fucking do that.
No, you left the pizza.
Coming back. What did we decide? What happened? Oh, thank God it's not over. Oh, thank God. Way too emotionally attached to this. I really shouldn't be. All right. All right, here we go. So what are we thinking? All right, you know the plane's gonna spiral out. There's almost no way to save it unless you go right now. This is your last chance, or you could ditch the plane. Just think about the consequences of your actions. Think about what's going to happen here, okay? If you jump out of this plane, what's the old man that's sleeping next to you going to do? What about the worms, guys? You really got to think this through. Is this really what you want to do? What's the plan? What's the plan? You jump out of the plane! In a moment of quick distress and concern, you judge your options, you think back on everything you've done so far on this plane, where you're going, you don't even know, but you know you're on a plane. You grab a parachute and you jump out. As you unlatch the door and you jump out of the plane, you go tumbling down, leaving behind the sleeping old man as you watch the plane begin to careen downward. Roll a perception check for me. Give me perception. Give me perception, please. Got a 2, 5, 18, 19, 17, 14, 20. All right. Okay. As you jump out of the plane, you take a look around back where you just jumped from, and you see these tiny specks in the sky, almost like confetti, slowly drifting down. They look like almost mushrooms falling from the sky from where the plane was. You can see these small mushroom-like figures slowly coming down behind you. They seem to be moving slower than you as you're leaving them behind. You look a little closer and you see that it's a horde of worms wearing their parachutes out of the plane. They've made it. They're perfectly fine. And next to all of the worms, a severed arm on a parachute with a briefcase. You're floating through the sky. You can see the worms nibbled the arm off as a gracious offering from the skittle that they received. They're making an effort to make amends with you. The seduction worked earlier, and now you're starting to see the effects. But you're tumbling down a little bit faster than they are. You haven't pulled your parachute. You're starting to feel a little bit scared. What do? You're falling through the sky. You have a parachute on your back. Where are you going to go? If you look down, you know, what do you see? What do you want to do? Pull a cord? Pull a cord, grab the case. There are 2 cords. Which do you pull? There are 2 cords. There's a top cord and a bottom cord. What do you pull? Please make a good call here, guys. I'm invested in this guy. Okay? Top cord, bottom cord. Top cord, bottom cord. Top, top, top. Why are there 2? Top, everybody's pulling the top one. You pull the top cord. As you rip on it, you hear a little winding sound. It goes. That's not the parachute. You pull again. What's going on? Why isn't this working? You finally pull again. It goes. As a fan starts to spin behind you. It's just blowing wind. You can feel it pushing air behind you. But it's propelling you downward. It's not getting you up. What are you gonna do? There's a fan now spinning on your back. You pull on the other, do you pull the other cord? Do you pull the other one? Do a trick. You pull the other cord. Okay, you pull on the other cord and your parachute starts to come out. It's not actually a parachute, it's a parasail. Paraglide, you know? So it's a big wide one. It floops out. And with the fan on your back, you realize you actually have some control here. You start to feel yourself in control as you fly through the air. And if you pull on your cords, you can start to steer it a little bit. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You seem to have a little bit more control than you were expecting. You want to fly towards the case? You guys want to go to the case? You want to go to the case. Okay, all right. So this is going to be a pretty difficult thing for you to do. You've never flown a paraglider with a fan. You really aren't familiar with this, and it's quite a bit above you, so you're going to have to really think this through. So to do that, I want you guys to do it's gonna probably be an athletics check to see if you guys can like pull on these cords the right way and see if you're coordinated enough to figure it out. No, give me dexterity. Give me dexterity for this one. Not athletics, do dex. Let's do dex. All right. Do you guys wanna see if you can figure out how this thing works? Give it a shot. Mako's not helping. No modifier. You don't get shit. That's 3 2s. 16, 11, 13, 2. All right. Okay. Well, I was going to say, this is going to be a pretty hard one. So, you start to pull on these cords to try and steer it around, and you're just not getting it. And as you start to fumble around and pull on it, you actually start to tilt downward. And as you start to just barely peak downward, you start picking up speed. Just like the plane did. You start going down very, very quickly. You're careening towards the ground in an endless spiral. Have you looked down yet? Have you used your eyes to look? What do you do? What do you do? You guys are in trouble. You are going towards the ground. Can I roll for divine intervention? Only if I can roll it. Only if I get to roll it. Hang on, let me open up my thing. Hang on. Hang on. I'll give you a divine intervention if I can roll it. Alright. D100. Alright. Alright. Here you go. Let me pull it over here. This is it. This is it. You're going for your divine intervention. Is it good? It's very good. I like this pizza. It's nice. The goat cheese on it though, it just kind of like melts, so you don't even really taste it. Okay. You're going to try and commune with your outer deity or inner god, the goat of the sky, okay? Who, while has granted you great strength, is not known for being very useful in the air. So here's your chance, but you need to roll a 99 or higher to commune with your god. So, not looking great, is it? You channel. No, it's not a D6. D100. Fuck. All right. Fucking. What do you mean? It's not fucking D100. Is that a D6? D6. All right. You don't get a 2. You get a fucking. You get a reroll. You get a reroll. Good call. Good call. All right. This is your chance. I'm gonna roll it. This is your chance. This is your only chance to commune with your god. Here you go. Here you go. This is it. Lock in. I didn't do it. I did not do it. Yeah. Good night, Minnie. Thanks for hanging, buddy. I'll catch you later, pal. You reach down to the ornamental goat horn that you have hanging from your neck, and you think to yourself, please, oh divine, great and powerful god of the sky, but also you're really just the god of a mountain. Please, please help me, I'm falling and there's worms in my hair. And nothing happens. You don't feel anything. There's no connection between you and your god. You seem lost in the sky. And you're still careening downwards. And I think you guys wanted to look around. You don't really need to roll a perception check for this. You look down and you see just a very large field. It seems like fields just sprawling out in front of you. Very large fields. You see like light greens, mostly browns. There's channels and canals of water going in between with trees sprouting up between them. And you don't really know where you are. This isn't familiar to you. You could be anywhere. But you're still heading straight towards the ground. What do? You can try and take control of this thing, but I mean, you really got to use your imagination here, guys. You are on a paraglider going straight down with a fan on your back. There are worms raining from the sky in parachutes, a severed arm up there with a briefcase on it. You still don't know what's in it, but now nobody's there to stop you. What would you like to do? You shit your pants in the sky. Sorry for being late. I bought Balatro. Can't blame you. I'm already dead. I'm a shark. Reverse the fan to slow down. Okay. So you reach back and you pull on the fan, and you actually manage to bring down the speed of the fan. So you start to slowly level out in the sky. But now you've gone significantly further down from the worms and the disconnected arm. You're closer to the ground, but you don't really know where you are. This is your last chance. You know right now that if you don't figure out a way to control this fan, you're never going to see what's in that briefcase. What do? What do you guys do? You're almost out of this thing. You've definitely made it to a position where you'll probably survive, but you might not get the loot. What do? Take control and try landing. Okay, this is your last chance. This is your last... How much of a plane is this glider? It's plane-like. This is your last chance, alright? This is your chance to try and save yourself on this glider, okay? Do you try and control the glider by turning up the speed on the fan? If that's what you want to do... I'm going to need an intelligence check to see if you can think this thing through and figure out how the glider works. All right, give me intelligence on this one. Remember, we're -3 on intelligence. Seven. We're a druid. Why can't we wild shape? Nah, we're like level 1. You just learned you're a druid today. You just learned. I'm not gonna let you fucking turn into a bird. You're like, I'm a bird. I can fly. Alright, okay. 19, 5, 18. 20. Oh, man, that's pretty good. Okay, it levels out. It levels out. Actually, you know what? You have piloting knowledge, since you know what's going on. I'm gonna say you have advantage, so go ahead and give it another roll if you got a low number. Or just roll if you got a high number, see if you get a 20. You guys, you would have advantage on this because you tried before, you've got a pretty good idea, and you just flied, so... Or you just flew, so... just give me that one with advantage. Let's just see what you guys get, alright? Surprised at the rolls Google gave me? That's, honestly, you're getting some pretty fucking good ones. 10? Okay, alright, well that's better than what you had before. Let's bring it up a little bit. 16, I'm just gonna take your 18. Alright, okay guys, okay. It didn't do a lot for you. It didn't. 19. Okay. Okay. With your combined thinking force in your head, you realize that this is actually quite a bit easier to control than you thought. You start pulling on some of the different dangling pieces of fabric, and you can tell this pulls it to the right, this pulls it to the left. You just hold it down, it begins to careen upwards. If you bring up the fan, you can start to elevate yourself. And you start to play around in the wind, and you begin to feel a little bit more confident. You're gaining this confidence. With this knowledge, you know that you could probably, if you tried really hard, you could probably get back up to the worms and the briefcase. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you would like to do? Where do you want to take this thing, huh? You guys want to go for the briefcase? Yeah? You want the case? Okay. 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 That's fine. That's fair. Totally fair. Now that you've got a pretty good idea of how this thing works, you start to lift yourself upwards. You start taking off. However, no matter how you spin this thing, you're starting to fly through a horde of worms in the sky. They're smacking you in the face. They're getting in your eyes. They're places you don't really want, worms. And you can see the briefcase inside the nest of them. Almost like a gaggle of crows is now around this briefcase. And you really want to get up in there, but it's going to be difficult, all right? You need to push through, and you need to do it well. This is your last chance. This is your last chance. What do? You need to get to the briefcase. Welcome home, Cod. You can't avoid the worms. The worms are all around the case. There's no way. What do you want to do? How do you want to do this? I talked to the birds and asked them to move politely. Well, it's just worms right now. It's just worms. I just use a metaphor. It's worms that are like birds because they're everywhere. Eat the worms? All right, as you start flying towards the worms in the briefcase, you open your mouth up, allowing some of the parachuting worms into your mouth. They taste kind of good, actually. They're kind of sweet. It's not what you expected. You do have to spit out the parachutes, but the worms are going down pretty easily. And you feel invigorated. Almost as if you could move faster. Not how you expected to feel. They do taste like Skittles. Yes, they taste like green Skittles. You weren't expecting it, but they taste quite good. But you are, in fact, eating the co-pilot. Yes, you are. You are eating the co-pilot. But that does not get you the briefcase. It doesn't get you what you want. You just have worms in your mouth, which, I mean, that's great, but it's not really what you're going for. How do you guys want to get to the briefcase? You really got to think about this, guys. Come on. Come on, think about it. You're gonna lose altitude soon. You really got to think about how you want to get to this briefcase. If you want it. Fart to shoot me up. You already have the fucking power to get there. You fart, but it does not do anything. Because it is just a normal expulsion of gases and does not have enough power to propel you forward. The fan, however, continues to do that just fine. Speed up and go through them real fast. Cast Mage Hand and grab the case. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Let's do that. I think that's fair. You remember that you do have some sort of channel with the arcane. You do a little floobity-doobity, and you cast Mage Hand. However, Mage Hand can't move as fast as you are moving with the fan. So it is almost stationary in the air. As you continue to move, you don't think you'll be able to get to it with the Mage Hand. But maybe if you position it properly, you could. Or you could intercept it on your own. I wish I could stick around longer, but I'm genuinely quite wiped out from going out today. Oh, well, Phoebe, have a wonderful night. And I'll hopefully see you or say hi to you on Christmas Eve, which is now for you. So happy Christmas Eve. So that's done. We don't have to do that. It's already done. Happy or Merry Christmas Eve to a lot of you, because a lot of you guys are there. Pretty exciting. Okay, guys. Let's do this. This is your only chance. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. The Mage Hand's not gonna get there fast enough. You need to get to this briefcase. This is your last chance. I need you to roll an athletics check to see if you can snag it out of the air, grab it, while also adjusting your sails. This is the big one. If you want to get this case, this is your only way to do it. You have a +3, I think, right? Open the windbag from Odyssey. Just like... 19, 15, 12, 10. Okay. Okay, 9. Yeah. Okay. 16. 18. Okay, guys. Okay. Yes. So as you blow through the worms, catching them in your mouth, you can feel the sweetness of the Skittles, and you fart just to give yourself a little boost, but you don't need it. You reach out and grab onto this thing. You have the briefcase in your hand. You have secured it. You pull it to your body, and now you begin your descent towards the ground. This is not going to be a very difficult process, but you do need to make sure you land safely. This is your last chance, guys. I need you to roll another athletics check to see if you can land on the ground safely and securely with the briefcase. Okay? You're going to land in the most open field. There's really only one large field below you. The other ones sprawl out pretty far. This is it. 15, 5. Natural 20. All right. 18 +3 mod. Yeah, with a +3. You guys get a +3 on these. This is your bread and butter. You're good at falling. All right. You're fantastic at catching yourself. Dirty 21. Okay, guys. Okay, you've done pretty well. You've done pretty well. Without even a missed beat, you drop down, both feet catch the ground, and you start to slide into the dirt. It's soft. It's some sort of bean field. As the plants catch on your knees, they almost give you a soft cushion. You slide down, and just as the parachute begins to fall in front of you, you unclip it and walk off. No issues at all. In your hand is the silver briefcase that you had found attached to the old man on the plane, which, as you've now probably heard, has crashed down in a nearby field. You've heard the boom, and you see a trail of smoke up in the distance. But you have the briefcase in your hands. What do you want to do now? Gonna check the lock? Okay. Give me an investigation. Do a little investigation for me. That's gonna be a -3. Is it a -2? Are you guys proficient in investigation? Are you guys proficient? Can we open it and go to AutoZone? I mean, I am. I figure you would be. All right. Okay. All right. You guys are proficient. Okay. Proficiency bonus gets you kind of like a neutral roll here. That's fine. Yeah, you still rolled pretty low. I've been in and out. Is this Arar DM practice? Oh yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. This is just D&D, isn't it? I've been just fucking around. Don't break my illusion. No. So you look down at the case. You really don't know what's happening here. The mechanism is very obvious. It seems to be a simple 4-piece lock-digit code. You don't really know what's going on. It doesn't seem obvious. It doesn't seem like the code was left in it as far as you can tell. And you don't really know anything about this kind of thing. What do you do? What do you do, chat room? You try 000. You flip with your thumbs just to get to 000. You press it in, you push the button, and nothing happens. You try 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you press the button, and nothing happens once again. You try 1, 2, 3, 4 again for some reason, and it still doesn't work. Whoa. Potato. Oh, Potato reaches into his pocket and pulls out a paperclip. You might be able to pick the lock on this paperclip, or with this paperclip. There's a small chance. There's a small chance. What up, Fern? I smell awesome, alright, you little fuck. Alright, you little fucking plant-looking son of a bitch. Okay, buddy? You guys are going to try and lockpick this thing open, alright? So I need a... This would be, what is that, sleight of hand? So this is a dex roll for lockpicking, right? This is dex, right? Well, I guess it's not sleight of hand, is it? Because you're not really trying to hide it. So this is a dex roll, which you guys are neutral on dex. You don't... you got a +1. I know how to use my fingers. You got a +1 on your dex, alright? This is to lockpick the silver briefcase. Clearly, you're not going to get the code. You could try all day. Doesn't seem like it's going to work. And while you contemplate this, you did put in the 69, and it didn't work. Just so you know. Alright, 19, so a dirty 20. It's pretty good. 13, okay. 18, 7, 3, 11. Okay, guys. Okay. Alright. You've got a few paper clips, and as you reach up with this one, you bend it in a way that you think is going to get it into the latch, and you could press open maybe one of the individual chambers to get this thing unlocked. You push down inside, and it snaps right in your hand. You lose your paperclip, and half of it is wedged now into this briefcase. You're not going to be able to get through this thing, but you do have 2 more paperclips. Do you want to try again? My real D&D character has a +20 mod? Yeah, I imagine you would get it. Alright, you have 2 more. Are we sure that it's locked? You are sure that it's locked. You pressed on the button and it did not open. Crack it open with a rock? You have 2 more paper clips, but do you want to use a rock? Or you have a D&D game? We're living in it right now. What do? You're trying to open up a briefcase. There's still a severed arm attached to it, by the way, that is handcuffed with a couple of worms still nibbling at it, actually. You didn't notice that until just now. All right. Give me a... You're going to have to do a perception check for me here. We're going to look around for a rock, but we're going to do a pretty wide glance. You don't have to look too close to the ground, but I want you to look around. Give me another perception. Let's see if you can figure out where a rock is around here. Because you're in a big farm field, okay? There's bean plants all around you. You don't really see any rocks, all right? Do we have an inventory? You do. There's paper clips. There's 2 paper clips in there. Some Skittles. An unfinished sandwich. A Rubik's Cube. I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright. 6, 18, 17, 4, 10, 14, 1. Okay. Okay. Can we finish the sandwich? Yeah. So as you start to look around for a rock that might be suitable for busting open this case, you reach into your back pocket, pull out the squished sandwich, and start taking a few bites of it. And it's pretty good. It's actually pretty great. This is actually very good. This might be the best sandwich you've had in weeks. Nice. Hope you feel good about that. Now look around. As you start to push around some of the plants, you're working your way through this little field. It's actually much lower, so it's more like you're pushing down like here, right? You start to notice that there's not a lot of rocks around here. You might have to look a little closer, or, as you see out in the distance, one of those inner canals with the trees is nearby. You could try and take the briefcase over there, or you could try your luck again with lockpicking. You've got options, but you really need to think this one through. What do you want to do? Let's drop a piece of food. Did I? Did it go in my pocket? What the fuck? I just like dropped a piece of pizza. Oh. I knew something fell. Can I feed a piece of the sandwich to the worms for help? Yes. So you could definitely do that. Okay. All right. So you guys want to finish your sandwich and feed a piece to the worms. Okay. You're a little bit distraught on how to open this case. You assume the worms might be able to help you. You look down, tear off a piece of your very, very nice sandwich, and sit it next to the severed arm full of worms, hoping that they might take this offering as a means to communicate a way to open up this briefcase. The worms investigate it. You see one take a little nibble. You still can communicate with worms. They don't seem to be saying anything, at least nothing coherent that you would understand. What languages do you guys speak? You got Common, English, and Hungarian. Common and Orc. Okay. I barely speak. Spanish? Okay. Okay. Do any of you guys speak demonic? Any of you? You're fucking a potato right now? I didn't need to know, man. Yes, you? Okay. Alright, I'll count that. You lean down and you hear a slight whispering, which you make out to be 3521. The worms knew the code. You put it into the briefcase? Do you put it into the briefcase? The worms knew the code. Do you put it in? You do. That's what you do. All right. You type it in. You slide it around. 352. Yeah, pull a little paper clip out of the way that you left in there. 2, 1. You press the button. You hear a click. The latch slowly begins to open. There's a golden light from within pouring out. As you look down into this light, you begin to open up the briefcase. And just as you get it slightly higher, you put your hand in to open it up. And in a moment, teeth break out of the briefcase and it grabs onto your face and starts chewing on your flesh, biting down on your neck. There's nothing you can do. It's ripping you apart. How do you respond? What are you doing? It's a mimic. You make out with it. What do? It's crushing your throat. You can barely breathe. It's just too much. You're starting to gurgle up blood. You don't know what to do. Hey, Dalskar. Hey, R35. Make out with it. You make out with it? All right. It's giving you deep compressions on your throat. And yet in that moment, you grab on and you start to make out with it. You're going to try and seduce it once more. This is to get you out of it. You're in a pretty bad position. You're gurgling. This is a charisma check to save your life before you lose your head. The mimic is bit down so hard onto your throat. This is where you need to do it, and I will give you advantage because you're sexy. You have advantage because you're sexy fine. All right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Is this the chat D&D Christmas adventure stream? It sure fucking is. It sure fucking is. 15, still 15, okay, all right, 17, 18, natural 20, 13 with advantage, okay. All right, you find a grasp on the back of this briefcase and find it softer than you expected. As you start to slide your hand down the back of this briefcase, you almost feel it begin to tremble. Within it, all you see is a golden light and a large, weird, amorphous, alien-like tongue, and you start sucking on that tongue. It seems to be afraid, but almost aroused. As it starts to loosen up around your neck, you pull it back, and it seems like it might have lost its interest in you when it found that you might be an attractive mate. You pull it back, it comes off of your head, and you are now looking at a mimic who is intrigued, curious, but afraid. It doesn't seem to have eyes, and you can't really tell what's giving this thing its life. But what do? Your seduction worked. Are we a bard multi-class? You are. Yes, you are. You're a druid bard. God, I can't let Jaws be in this room. Too funny. Okay, alright. Alright, as you pull it off of your face, it seems to want to hold on to you. Again, its soft shell seems to be almost trembling at your touch. You've got control over this thing. But unfortunately, you're in a committed relationship and you hold that close to your heart. So you tell it very softly and gently that maybe this isn't the best time for us. This field, the plane crash, there's a lot on our minds. And maybe, just maybe it's the adrenaline speaking. Maybe this is our chance to be better as friends. As you break the news to the mimic, it starts to grow enraged. And you can see that this wasn't how it was supposed to go. That committed relationship it had envisioned in its mind, that's what it needed. That is what it was fighting for. And you've taken it away. I need you to roll initiative. It's time for combat. All right, let's see what you guys got. Let's see what you got. 3, 14, 13, 2, 18, 8. Sounds so good. Is this D&D? Sure is. Sure is. That's right, motherfuckers. It's time for you to fight the mimic that you've just seduced. It's not happy that you have put it in this position. It seems let down. It thought that you were about to be in a committed relationship, and you've taken that away from it. It's upset, obviously. It is visibly upset. We just French kissed a mimic and broke its heart. Now we're fighting it. You also just fell out of a plane, and if you were to look around, you would notice that there are tiny worms with parachutes falling around in the sky beside you. This is my Eldritch Knight dice. Let me just give it a little love roll. All right, that's fine. Got a little 17 action. Not bad. Feeling pretty good, guys. Feeling pretty good. Never rolled these dice in my life. I've also never played D&D, so good luck. All right, what do we get? 17, 8, 18, 14, 13, 2, 3. Okay, all right. Well, it seems like the enraged mimic has now jumped at you. You do have the upper hand on this thing, and you get to move first. You have preparation. You are aware of what's going on. You are able to start first. You do have a few actions available to you, or one. Begin combat. It's sitting in the middle of a field next to the severed arm and the worms that were chewing on the arm. It's not attached anymore. It actually broke off when you grabbed it, and it softly disposed of its carapace in a gentle way. What do you do? How do you want to start this fight off? It's about 15, maybe 16 feet away from you, or 5 meters. I cast Shalange and I shove it down its throat. I cast Minigun. But you guys don't have those things, okay? Remember, in your pockets are some... You no longer have a sandwich. You have 2 paper clips. You've got a bag of Skittles, a Rubik's Cube. You are a half druid, half bard. You do not have a weapon. I cast Banishment. I don't think you can yet. I don't think you have that yet. Offer some Skittles, you're in combat. It's not gonna be your friend. Not gonna be your friend. What level are we? 2. You are level 2. Alright. The cantrip for druids. Alright. Okay. Slap it with the magic hands. Can I throw a worm arm at it? Yeah, you could. We poke its tongue with a paperclip and see what happens. You would have to be pretty agile to get up in there and jab it with a paperclip if that's what you want to do. What do you guys think? You want to slap it? You want to cast some spells at this thing? What do you want to do? How do you want to fight this? Think about it for a second. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to do that while I get my fucking druid information in front of me, because I guess that's what we fucking are. I embrace it tenderly and pat its back. It'll be okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's probably all you could do there. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. What the fuck kind of charisma does Jaws have? Not only does he have an advantage, he's proficient. He's got like a fucking default 20. Like, he's minimum 20. Modifier's insane. Cast Baleful Polymorph and turn it into a worm. Is that what you want to do? Sure. Fucking, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, sure. Alright. You go to raise your hand to cast a spell, and as you begin enchanting this incantation, I need you to roll and see if you hit. Alright? I need you to see if you actually hit. So give me the attack roll to make contact with your polymorph, see if you line it up right, with whatever your modifier is for your casting. Alright, what do you guys got? What do you got? You got 8, 16, 12, 14, 5. Okay. Okay, guys. I would really like a roll from Comey, who is the originator of the idea. I like when we do this for that the person that said it to also roll so that I know what they were thinking or what they got. Because I think that's important. Alright, but you've brought up your incantation casting fingies. You're about to blast this thing with a polymorph. You throw down a 14, and it rolled a 16 counterspell to stop you from casting it. As you start to send it out, it fizzles in your hands as this mimic shoots out a bolt of counterspell lightning, dropping the spell, and it doesn't do it. You still have your bonus action, but you did not polymorph it. It is a mage mimic. That's right. This is a magical mimic. It has powers. That's how I felt when you did it, honestly. I was really hoping you would beat this 16, but you didn't. You still have your bonus action. You could still move around. You've got 20 feet of movement, which could close the distance or get you away from it. But what do you do? What's the plan, guys? What's the plan? Do you want to run away from this thing? Do you want to get closer to it? How do you want to go? I'm going to keep eating my pizza. Figure it out. Figure it out. Think about this. Can I cast Hollow Purple? No. No, you can't do that. No, no, no. My character has a gun? You don't have a gun on you this time. You weren't expecting to get into combat in the air. You don't have your gun. You do not have your gun. Purple. I want to cast Fog Cloud and run. Can we do Fog Cloud as a bonus action? I don't think we can, man. You could definitely run, but I don't think you can cast anything as a bonus action at your level. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can. All right. So you guys want to fight? You want to run? What do you want to do? How do you guys want to do this? Come on. Think about it. Think your actions through. I know I'm putting you on the hot seat, but if I can do this quick, so can you. Do I have my sickles? You don't have any weapons other than those paper clips. You are unarmed. You can use Misty Step as a bonus action. Okay, that's true. That's true, but I don't think you get that till like level 4. Maybe 3.
Like a
Oh, hey, look
Arar
at that.
type.
Hell yeah, Dalscar. Awesome. Thanks, pal. That's really nice of you. All right. Seems like you guys are a little bit unsure what you want to do. You seem a little bit afraid of the possibilities. Well, what if I had a scroll of Misty Step? Maybe take a look around, see what you guys can find. Remember, you're not limited to what's in your inventory. You can check the ground for weapons. It's only a briefcase, and it seems like you were able to get it off of your neck quite easily when you just tickled its rear end. So maybe this thing's not as strong as you expect, but it is angry at you, and it's going to come for you. So you need to figure out what you want to do. You need to figure it out. All right. Give it the old elbow drop. You guys want to move in on this thing and try and beat it down? With your movement, you could get up to it. You could get up to it, but you couldn't attack it, so you'd have to do the next turn. We try and pacify it with the severed arm? Yes. Okay, I'll allow that. That's what you'll do. That seems fair. You take a look around. A few feet away from you, you see the old severed arm of the old man that used to be attached to the briefcase. Somehow these two were connected, but maybe in a way that the old man didn't know. Maybe this is how his arm got severed in the first place. Maybe that's what it was. You start to reach down and pick up this arm, and you realize that it's pretty hefty. This could serve as a pretty good weapon. Now you are armed. You have something that you can use. We'll say that it does a fuckload of damage, and you feel a lot more prepared. You still have 10 feet of movement. Do you want to do anything? I'm so glad you got the joke. Do you guys want to do anything? You can only move a little bit. You got about 10 more feet. Do you want to get up close to him, or do you want to just stay where you are? Stay close or get up to him, or run. What do you want to do? It's a fun little sound. Run away, stay, run. You are armed now, but that mimic is about to do something. You don't know what it's doing. You know that it can cast spells. It did just use a counter spell against you as a reaction, but that means it doesn't have its reaction for this upcoming turn. So that's pretty good for you. It will be getting it back though. There's Smacky. Want to stay? All right. I see run away, smack, and stay. So I'm gonna say that's gonna leave us pretty neutral. All right. As you cling onto your worm-infested large old man arm with a handcuff on it, you stand still in the face of adversity. You see the mimic that you have just caressed lovingly. Heartbroken, it begins its turn. It moves directly at you in a straight line and lashes out to bite at your face again. What's your AC? What's your AC? You are not wearing your armor, just so you know, but you are wearing thick shirt. Thick shirt would be your AC, so figure that one out. Can I use my reaction to parry? Not with the arm, I'm afraid. You have a 13. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I use my reaction to add my dex mod for AC? I don't know. I don't think so. Like 24. We got a huge natural armor bonus thanks to our god being beefed up. Yeah, you fucking flex your goddamn giant fucking arms. But those arms do get chomped down as it grapples onto your body and bites you in the stomach. It did beat your AC and it is going to do some damage to you, so get ready for this. It does 2d4. So that's 2 and 5. Okay, so you take 5 damage, and you feel this pang in your stomach as this seeping green oozing liquid begins to infiltrate your body. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw, with which you have a +3, I think, or +2. Pretty high. Pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. $15? Okay. What do you got? 11, 15, 11, 9? What you guys got? Come on. Constitution saving throw. You should be pretty good at this. You should be pretty good here. You've taken the 5 damage from the initial bite, and now it's starting to press down some sort of liquid into your body. 8, 9, You got a 3 on that. Okay. Okay. As it chomps down and squeezes into you, you flex your awesome abs and push it off, rejecting this poison from coming into your system. You do not take poison damage. You do not get poisoned. You're okay. The mimic falls down to the ground off of your body. It's right next to you, and it is your turn again. What do? You're starting to feel a little haggard. You're not feeling good. The mimic is right next to you. You are armed. You are ready, and you're dangerous. What do? I got an 8 out of 8 buck and Call the Wild. That's fucking awesome. Congratulations. I have not gotten one of those. Smack that thing. You want to swing? You guys want to take a shot at this thing? You want to swing your big giant arm? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. The mimic is right next to you. You take this large arm and you wind up and swing. Give me your attack roll, baby. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. You do not have a modifier for this arm. You just picked it up. You're not really a brawler in that way. You've never seen this thing before. It's just an arm. Let's see what you got. $18, $8, $14, $3. Oh, uh-oh. This isn't looking good. Oh, no. You're gonna need more. You need more people to roll. You really want to even this one out, guys? I'm just, I'm just fucking telling you. You might want to have somebody else roll right now. Because it's not looking so hot. Just a potato. Well, yeah, I guess that would be that. A 12? Okay. Okay. All right, the 13 comes in, and then the 4 counters it. Okay. Yeah, well, that's unlucky. So you wind up your big giant arm ready to take this thing on. You get in gear. The mimic is right in front of you. Oh, it's down there. It's a mimic. It's short. You miss terribly. It's down there. You don't hit it. It's right next to you, but you miss completely. You swing and a miss. You got nothing. All right, you still have your bonus action. You can try and get away from this thing, but unfortunately, you do not hit it. It is not looking good, and it's still right next to you. What do? Bonus action, guys. You want to step on it? You guys want to step on this thing? Bonus action, load previous checkpoint. All right, you're standing back in front of it, holding your very, very heavy, strong arm. You've loaded your save. You're ready to fight this thing. You have it in your hands. I need you to do an attack roll for me. Roll to attack with the arm. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. This is your chance to attack. 18, all right, not bad. Not bad, 18's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else you got? It's only fair if everybody rolls. 13, okay, all right. Okay, all right, it's better. That's better than what you guys had before you loaded the save. That's definitely better. 14, all right. Okay, all right, okay. Now that you've played this game before and you know where you've been, you take your very, very strong arm and instead of swinging out, you swing over. And you slam the arm down on this thing. I need you to roll damage for me. You have 2d8 to roll. This is a fucking awesome arm. It seems almost to be enchanted with some sort of muscular power. Maybe this is the might of the goat speaking out, enabling you to empower all weapons, or maybe you just got lucky. But roll 2d8 for me. Let's see. 10? Was that the roll from before? That was probably the attack roll. 7, 12, 11, 5. Ooh, that's not great, buddy. 10. All right. Okay. This is pretty good damage. You guys could be doing some pretty good damage here. All right. Slam down on this thing, trying to crack its shell open with the end of the arm. By the way, I just want to get an image in my head here. How are you guys holding this arm as a weapon? Are you holding its hand like a handle? Are you holding it from the bicep up here and swinging the arm down, or the hand down? How do you guys have this thing? Carefully. You're so stupid. Holding it at the wrist. So you've got it like by the wrist and you're swinging it like a big club. Very carefully. Oh, that's funny. Hand holding. You guys are holding its hand? Okay. So you've got the heavier end on the outside. Okay, just checking. I just want to get an idea. So that would mean that, like, while you're holding it, you are holding it here. There's a handcuff dangling off between you and it. So you've almost got like this like fucking accessory hanging off of your arm club. Okay. All right. Well, you swing down on this thing, crush down. You do about 7 damage, we'll say. Just about 7 damage is where you end up with this thing. And it is visibly reeling. It is crushed. It is hurt. And it's almost, it seems like it's in pain. You can see a little globber of that green goo coming out of its mouth, starting to roll down its face. But it's not out yet, and it's very angry. It is very angry. That is your turn, unless you want to move. Do you want to move? You've done your move. Do you want to walk away? What do you want to do? That was your action. You want to try and step back? You want to step back? Do we still have the bonus action? You do. Well, no, you use your bonus action to load the save. You don't. What do? You want to step back? Do you guys want to move away from this thing? You want to walk away? Okay. Okay. You go to turn and walk away, and you can feel something's not right. As you go to take a step away, you almost feel an impending sense of doom wash over your body. As a cold chill runs up your spine, you realize this might not be a good decision. Do you still want to do it? Do you still want to walk away? You felt something deep in your heart, some sort of concern, as you try and walk away from this mimic. Do you want to walk away from the mimic? Yes or no? I need a clear answer. I say step back, not necessarily walk away. We're still engaged. You gotta be close to it. No, you do not want to walk away. You do want to walk away. Oh, man. You guys, you're making this hard. You're making this so hard. No, you guys don't want to do it? We're going to do a poll. I'll do it myself, because I can. All right. You have 1 minute. Do you walk away from the mimic, yes or no? This is your chance. There's more no's. Well, just vote for it. It's a quick one. It's a quick one. I want to make sure you guys are... everybody gets a voice, okay? If I say a yes, then that means I think people want to have an opinion here. Okay? You are engaged in combat with the mimic. You did just deal a pretty decisive hit on the head. But maybe you want a little space. So you decide, I think I should walk away. And as you start to walk away, the chill on your spine tells you, hey, wait a minute. Is this what I want to do? All right. Let's see. Let's see if everybody thought this one through. What's it looking like? What's it looking like? Here we go. You're on TV. All right. You're just about to fight it, and then maybe I shouldn't walk away. You breathe out for just a moment. Consider your options. You're standing over top of this mimic, and you think, no, whatever that feeling I just had in my heart was right. I should stay close. I should stay very, very close. And it feels like it was a good decision. Your turn is over, and now it is back to the mimic, and the mimic is just as angry as ever, but it is starting to feel a little ragged, a little worn down. Again, you can see that poison dripping down its mouth, the green just globbing down its big mimic hide. And if you look a little closer, at this point with your passive perception, you would probably notice that the individual silver pieces that made up this very, reasonably large briefcase are now starting to flare up, almost as if they were micro scales, all inlaid together, and it's just beginning to pulsate as it feels crunched down. The mimic looks up to you, You lock eyes. You remember the look it gave you before you began combat. And you feel a sense of guilt in your heart. You know that there was a deeper bond possible, and the mimic felt it too. But without much hesitation, it jumps back up and tries to bite on your arm again. And it doesn't do it. As it jumps up to grab onto your arm, you dodge out of the way, and the mimic flies just beside you, still close to you, and doesn't get its hit in. It turns back to you and goes... But it's your turn again. The mimic did not get a hit off. What do you do? What do you do, guys? How much health does the mimic have? How would you know that? What do you do? You didn't take another hit, but you've been hurt, by the way. Cast Shillelagh on the arms. It's a club. I don't know what the fuck that is. Talk it out. I want to step on it. How many actions do we have? You have your action, you have your bonus action, and then you have your movement. You can do those things. Alright? Shillelagh is a bonus action. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what that is. Tough one. I don't know what to do. You guys seem to want to step on it and spit on it, so you want to get a little BDSM on this thing. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think I get an idea. Would you consider that to be an attack or a romantic action? The wood of the quarterstaff you are holding, or club you're holding, is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a d8. That's you. Well, you already kind of have that, but you can enhance it one more. Sure. Weapon becomes magical if it isn't already. The spell ends if you cast it again. Yep, I'll give you that. Alright. Are we using Shillelagh? Yes. Yes, you can use it. You can use it. You can enhance it. With your bonus action, you channel the goat divine from within you. Your bond to nature. Finding an in-between of your strength and your druidic power. Enhancing the club. Giving it almost a shine. It feels alive in your hand, which is actually disturbing. As the fingers grip down onto your arm, you're almost enhanced in strength with this arm. You feel one with the arm as an extension of yourself, and you're prepared to use it as a monstrous weapon. What would you like to do now? What do you think? Kind of gross. You did it. You're holding hands with the dead guy. That was your choice, not mine. I didn't say that. Want to ask if it'll let us wingman for it? Use concussive strike. Best I can let you do is swing it. Best I can let you do is just, you know, kapongo. You know what I mean? Do you guys want to hit this thing or what? Just so you know, it wants to kill you. You know, it's like, listen, there was a deeper bond in there. I know you guys felt that way, and I know you know about it, but do you want to fight this thing or not? Burn the mimic. Swing it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You guys want to go for it? Alright. Alright, this is it. You have now enhanced this very odd zombie arm, which is now holding on to you. You feel stronger. You feel empowered. And because of your confidence with this thing, I'm going to give you advantage. Please roll an attack roll to smack this thing over the head with the enchanted arm. With advantage. You should probably feel good about this. You should feel pretty good about this. What do you got? 18? 5 and 9. Okay. Okay. Alright. Natural 20. This is the place for it. This is when you need it. 20? Okay, alright. 10. Okay, 9. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Very easily. with this now enhanced arm in your hands. You swing down and you make contact, crushing it over the head. You have 3d8 to roll. 3d8. Please make your roll. This is a big blow, and this could be it. This could be it. It's looking roughened. It doesn't necessarily look like it's on its last leg, but it looks hurt, and it looks a little afraid, you know, almost betrayed in some ways. But it's not over yet, and it could be very close. 16, 20. Oh wow, 20 total. That's 2 20s. And back what I miss. You just enhanced the arm or enchanted the arm. You're slamming it down over the head of the mimic, and you're doing your damage. Rolling 3d8. 12 total, 16, 20, 20, 16. Okay. Okay. As you lift up, slam down the arm, or slam down with the arm, you know this is it. How do you want to do it? How do you want to kill the mimic? You have done it. How do you want to do it? This is it. You win. Give it a kiss. Teabag it to death. -2. What a fucking Halo player out here. Take out its organs? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is it. This is your big moment. Blow it a kiss, then jump and smash it. Rip it straight from the briefcase. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright. As you look down on this glowing golden mimic with its silver carapace, holding your enchanted arm, its fingers grab into yours, you interlock, and you bring down the might of your goat god onto this. Just before you make contact, you look at it in its weird, frayed, metallic body. You give it a little kiss. And you slam down and crush it. Organs fly out of this thing. It explodes into pieces. You see organs and gore and gross green goo flying everywhere, and it's just smashed into the ground. It has been killed, and you are the champion. You have defeated the mimic, and combat is over. You are now the champion. You stand alone in this large bean field, a smoking plain in the distance, the sound of the wind around you, but a calm washes over you as you realize that you are now safe. There are worms still falling from the sky, though much less than there were before. And now you stand alone. What do you do? What do you do now? There are pieces of mimic and glowing goo all around you. And the glowing gold within the case has now begun to dim out. There's no longer a glow from within the mimic. It seems to have returned to its almost normal, basic form. What do you want to do? Can someone animate this? I don't know if you really want to see this animated. Teabag the mimic. Why? Make a birdhouse. Yes. Okay. So you stand over it. You look down on this little mimic as it's just crushed into pieces. You hit it a few times just to make sure it knows who's boss. There's no personality left. You've told it what's what. You give it a little teabag, but you're still standing there alone in the field. What do you want to do now? What do you want to do now? You could do anything. This is it. You've won the fight. You're the champion. You want to walk home? You just want to walk this thing home? You want to do it? This is, guys, this is your credits roll moment, so give it a good one. How do you want to wrap this thing up? How do you want to roll the credits, y'all? Wait, the loot? Oh, you remember the loot? Okay. Do you guys want to take a look through this thing? See what's sitting around after it? Make sure to mind Pocket Worm that it's our #1 baby girl. In spite of romancing the mimic. Alright, okay, well you do that, and you get a little from the worm in your pocket, who seems to be reciprocating your feelings. Kind of nice. You look down. Give me an investigation check to see if you can figure out what came out of this mimic. Give me a little investigation action. Okay? What do you got? Surely there's a reason why this guy had that mimic attached to him this whole time, right? There must have been something of value in there. 11, 4, 15, oh, 1! It's not good, man. 8, 2, 8. Oh, guys, come on. Man, you guys, what are you doing? Roll like you want to see what's in there. That's it. That's it. Natural 20. Okay. That balances it out a little bit. You pull back your shockingly long sleeves that you didn't know you were wearing up until this point. You're being honest about rolls. That's why I love you guys. You look down. You see pieces of metal and chunks, but the main body of the mimic is still together. You push it open, and inside there are drooping pieces of slime just slashed together. But as you pull it back, you look inside, and you see in the very center some small cork-shaped object. It's round, it's metal, it's shaped about yay big. It's pretty small, but it's a little cork-shaped object. Do you grab it? Do you want to grab that? What do you do? Yeah, you do? You do. Okay. Okay. You got. So you reach in. You do need to do a Constitution saving throw. Give me a Constitution saving throw right now. This is for the sharp, poisonous teeth that are still inside the mimic that you are trying to reach past. So you want to make sure you can fight off the push of it. A 10, 4, 19, 9, 19, 4, again, 10, 19. Okay. Okay. You were able to squeeze your arm past it, a couple of pushes and pokes and prods, but you don't get envenomed by this remaining corpse of the mimic. And you grab the small cylindrical silver piece of what is now clearly a hefty piece of round metal. You pick it up and you look at it closely. Give me an investigation check, please. And this one is with disadvantage because it's a little globbly, and globbly means gooberly. And gooberly means it's a little gross, and gross means it's hard to look at. You got an 8. 13, 2, 12, 6. All right, okay. 10. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, yeah. All right, guys. Does anybody else want to roll, maybe? A little bit more of a roll? Just a little bit more? Hey, Ninjutsu! Have a good Christmas. Thanks for the fucking monkey fart. I swear the Google Dice are loaded. I honestly, you guys could be lying the whole time and I just simply don't care. It's your experience. What do you care? You want to lie to me? What's the point? You know what I mean? Dice are loaded in a good way or a bad way. Alright. Why would I lie? Exactly my point. Okay. You look at this slightly hefty metal object in your hand. It's almost satisfying as you feel the heft of this thing. You feel instinctually like you want to throw it. It has this oomph behind it. You feel a weight, a mass. Almost an unnatural feeling of mass is hidden behind this thing. And you see as you look closely that it's actually two pieces, almost like a tube or like a large pill. And on the top is a little silver button. Just one on the very top. What do you do? Push the button. You push it. Push the button. All right. Press down on the button on top of the silver cylinder. And you see, just along the edges of the silver, just under the sides, you look in between the crevice, a faint red light just starts flashing as you're holding it in your hand. It begins flashing. It starts to get a little bit faster. As you see this flashing, it's beginning to pick up pace, and you can tell that it's beginning to blink, and you hear a little... What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? It's beginning to tick in your hand. You can see the red. You eat it! In a moment's notice, out of total fear and confusion, you plug it in your mouth, and it goes... Your head explodes. You fall to the ground dead. All right. Did you guys enjoy that? How was your first D&D session? Did you guys like that? What'd you think? My question is, why did a mimic have a bomb in its belly? Lots of questions. Could have asked him, but didn't. You know, you could have maybe woken up the old man and talked to him. He might have, you know, he might have had more to it. Did you guys like that? Did you like it? It was fun. You guys enjoy that? That's great. I'm glad you did. Obviously, I didn't plan that. That was just me fucking around, but that was fun. I've never DM'd a campaign. Never played D&D either, so that was just me goofing. But that was fun. Seems like you guys like that. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we'll do that again. I don't know. That's it. That's it. That's the story. That's what she wrote. Maybe next time, guys, I hate to tell you this, but maybe next time, think some of your actions through, okay? And I don't mean like through the window, like you threw the pilot, but I mean like through, like you killed the fucking co-pilot who could have been your lover. Not the worst way I've lost character. That's sad. Playing the greatest game of Lotro, I currently have 9 jokers. That sounds amazing. All right, well, guys, that's it. That's my story. That's what I wanted to tell today. That's how I wanted to celebrate the last stream before Christmas. I'm feeling satisfied. I think I'd like to wrap it up there. I had a really good time. I wanted to do a shorter one today, so I wanted to give you guys a really good stream. And I was either going to build a gunpla or I was going to do something really, really stupid. I don't know if you'd count this as stupid, but I really enjoyed it. Am I BSing about the never playing part? I have literally never played in a campaign in D&D. Everything you just experienced came straight out of my ass. I just fucked it all up in the spot. You know what I mean? I've never played. You know what I mean? So there you go. That's it, guys. That's it. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you'll join me for the next one. I'm not lying. I swear to you, I'm not lying. I've never played. The only time I did was that one time I got banned because I played too well. All right. Guys, I'm gonna send you off. I want to say a few things before you go, though, if you don't mind just listening to me for just a second. Dude, that's the big one. Oh, hey, Yarky, we're wrapping it, but I love you. Couple of things I want to talk about before we wrap up, all right? So, we're coming down to the end of the year. In case you don't know, there's actually only like 8 days, basically 7 days left in 2024. Of which that means I only have 2 more streams in 2024. That's what we got. We got Friday, we got Monday. On Friday, it's going to be not necessarily a crazy stream, but it is the stream that will be happening during my mom's birthday. So that's a really special event. You should show up and say happy birthday to my mom. The stream on Monday will be the last one before 2025. And after that stream, I'm going to be gone. Not for terribly long. It's going to be about a week. I'm going to go up and see my family and visit them from the 2nd to like the 6th. Just for a little while. And then we're going to come back and we're going to start up the year. We're going to start up the year and do some cool shit, all right? I know it's not necessarily the end of the year yet, but I just wanted to say thanks, guys. I know you get around the holidays and, you know, there's a lot that's on our minds and we think about our lives. And it's an easy place to reflect on yourself because it's the end of the year. When in reality, if you slit all the months around, nothing changes. It's just the coldest or the warmest time of the year for you. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to spend your Christmas thinking about each other or yourselves, and just being happy about who you are. Whether you're celebrating it with friends, whether you celebrate it at all, I don't care. I just hope that, you know, when the time comes and you guys are with your own thoughts and you're with yourself, that you're proud of who you are. Because I'm proud of you, okay? I'm happy about you guys. I'm thankful for you every day, and I want you to take that home, okay? Let's go to my friend Jinx. We're just gonna go there, and that's it. That's the show, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me for this whole year. I will see you on Friday for my mother's birthday, in which we'll probably play a video game. I don't know if we'll do D&D, but there's always a chance. But I hope you guys have a good Christmas, or whatever you celebrate, or just a good day. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon. Okay. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.